Welcome everybody to jump starting our month. This is the best place to be. The start of the month. Every beginning of the month, we kick off the month by coming together, celebrating stuff that went on last month. Because what we're doing is not only amazing for ourselves, our health journey, everything we do moves us forward, but we're helping other people. Helps us get set up to be the best world changer we can literally be possible. So thank you all for hopping on, and this is recorded because we have a lot of people that are like, oh man, I can't join in live. I'm starting a client, or I have this thing or the other. That's why we have them recorded, so you can come back to them when it does fit. But it's good to see you guys all on live. We had a great August, and I just want to take a second to we'll cover some of the rank ups here in a little bit. You'll see why it was such an amazing month. But literally, I mean, because it's not just all about rank ups. You can't always hit a new rank. That's not always indicative of the worlds that you're changing and other things you're doing. But literally, that was one of the best Augusts that we have ever had. Actually, it was the best August that we've ever had by far. So a lot of people being out there, being on purpose. There's always a reason not to be changing our health, but we're out there every day encouraging people of what it can be like to decide to do it today. So I want to say thank you for that. Congrats. And we want to start off with just taking some time to focus on us. This is one of the greatest things about becoming a health coach is you are 5 times more likely to reach and maintain a healthy weight because you're plugging into community, and who you surround yourself with is literally one of the best and most important habits of health that you have. So you guys, again, not only are you setting yourself up for an awesome month, being a smart business person, being a smart health coach, being a smart world changer, but you're being smart for your health too. So grab your success tracker. If you don't have this, feel free to jot down the idea of it on a piece of paper, or you can print it off if you're really quick. And this is one of the things I always encourage people to write down too. We have our 6-week games starting in a little bit here. So right here at the top, where do you want to be at the end of this month? You can mark down your health too, because health is part of everything that we're always moving forward. It's like the laundry, it's never done. So that's your guys' reminder to stay focused on yourself. What do you want to do? And your little encouragement today that, are you making healthy choices? So obviously I need to update my slide. It's not June anymore, but it is September. And we had an amazing month, and I just wanted to congratulate some new people here and their achievements. And this is only indicative of new things that people have done. We like it when people hit new ranks. It's great. It basically loosely means the people that they're affecting. But additionally to these people that I'm about to name off here, just congrats to every single person that was present, that was engaged. This was just probably, I just got to say, it's probably easily one of my most favorite just times of being a health coach. I've been doing this 6 years, and it just never gets bored. And for those that are new, imagine doing something for 6 years that you just get super excited and wake up every day wanting to do and love the people you're surrounded with. It's not a very normal thing. It's actually a very weird thing. You can call me weird, but I am that. And I also love what I do. And I love you guys and everyone we're surrounded with here. So new fully integrated regional director, Sheridan Cottrell, 3 months in a row, fully qualified. Jennifer Lewis, congratulations. New regional director, Christina Sanders. New executive director, April. Congrats, April. New directors, Brian, Haley, and Jeanette. Super exciting. Brian actually even did that all while he was away on a road trip. So well done. New associate directors, Christy, Shannon, Dina. Congrats. New managers, Brooke, Janine, Jeff, Brian, Nicole, Michelle, Diana, Carl, Jason, and Brandy coming in, helping those people the last few minutes. Well done. Super proud of you. Got the kids in school, able to probably get a few more shares in, being right there ready when people are ready to start their health journey. The new senior coaches, Julie, like we were talking about before we started the recording here, Carrie, Imelda, Margot, Dee, Tasha, Becca, and Brooke. And there might even be a few more people in there. So if I didn't get your name, please forgive me. Congrats to you. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's just chat real quick, make sure I didn't miss anyone. No, I didn't miss anyone, or hopefully I didn't. So great job. Congrats. And then again, just a big congrats to everyone. Seriously, you guys, some really exciting things. One, I mean, it's always cool to be part of the best. I like it. I mean, it's always, there's always being on a team and having fun, but it's also pretty cool when you're on the best team. And Take Shape for Life literally is the best team right now. A lot of people are tripping over themselves, trying to be like us. Like this new year, Weight Watchers tried to implement health coaches. They just don't have the personal relationship. They don't have our proven system. And we're just continuing to soar. And it's so much fun to see. And it's because together, no one can just duplicate what our community is and what we come together and band together and do. So thank you for everyone for being a part. Thank you for everyone you help, and just thanks for being part of the mission. It's super amazing. So as we jump in today, just a few things. If you're anywhere near these areas, guys, I want to get you guys the dates for some events. If you're in the Phoenix area, there is a an optimal health event on this Thursday. So in 2 days from now, if you know anyone in the area, if you have clients in the area, if you are in the area, this is a great place to be. I was out, actually had the privilege of being at that last one. And on a hot summer day, there was easily over 100 people packed in a room just sharing health, and that area is growing. So I'm really excited about that. And then another area that's growing, that's really exciting, is the Bay-ish area, Tri-Valley, Dublin, all of these surrounding areas. So Ashley and I will be down there on September 12th. If you know people there, if you happen to be awesome, like Julie or Scott and Suzanne and all the other people that are awesome down there, or if you're not even close, feel free to drive over and join us. It's going to be a great event. Annie, you're over there. You guys have been having fun, Gina, and all that in between. So feel free to join us for that event, or get this information to people that are in the area. And then just other events to plug into. I know, one, our family's been growing a ton. We've had a lot of new coaches, a lot of new people reaching those ranks. A lot of those new coaches weren't even new senior coaches and new managers weren't even part of our weren't even available for this call last month because they didn't probably know what health coaching was. So these are just some areas that you can plug into your schedule that I really encourage. It doesn't take a lot of time, and we don't want to take up all your time needing to be on trainings, but these little tiny touches and plugging them into your schedule is huge. So this morning we do a Tuesday 20 at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you can plug that into your schedule, we sometimes go over 2, 3, or 4 minutes, but we keep it to 20 minutes. So you can be in, you can be out. Even if you get like a 15-minute break at work, you can join in from your phone. We also record it so you can catch those recordings. Today was some really good tips from people on how to start off your month well. Then we also do a health huddle. Saw a lot of you guys on the health huddle tonight. It's a tool that we can always plug into to grow our journey, but also plug the people we're getting healthy into, because plugging into community is probably one of the most important things. And as you're coaching people, one of the biggest tools you can do is you don't have to be the program to people, as you know, but you can be the best facilitator of plugging people in. And that's what makes you a really good health coach. Normally during this time right now, we actually have we call it World Changer time. But for everyone that's busy, some people do this full time, some people do this part time, some people are full time parents and know exactly how much time that takes. We set aside, because there's never enough time in the week to get done everything we want to get done. And when we just set aside the time, and not to mention managing ourselves is not always the easiest thing. That's why we have health coaches. That's why we have business coaches. So we have a time every single week on Tuesday from 5:50 to 7 where we just connect and we share. We just give some tips that are some high levers, some time to get some stuff that you want to get done in your business, check in with your clients, follow up. So if you don't have a day plugged in for your client celebration, join us at that time. It's a great day for that to be the day you connect with your clients, because we'll do it together. I know a few people have been confused because it is kind of a weird idea. So basically, we all pop into a Zoom like this. We go over some tips, ask some questions, and then we all just mute and we, do the work that we want to get done. We connect with our clients. We do 3-way phone calls. And if you want to, if you have a question, someone in your support team's probably there. So it's been a lot of fun. And I'll just give some props to some of the people that have been joining in consistently. Off the top of my head, just, Tony and Nicole, Cindy. I'm going blank here right now. It's been an awesome full day. But just people that have been joining in consistently, it's showing up in your guys' business too. So if you want, feel free to join us for that. And then every other week or periodically, like this Thursday at 6:30, we have a Real Stories of Health call. So people that you're dripping on, or that you haven't figured out a way to invite them, or they've maybe noticed, this is a great way to invite them to find out and hear more stories of people that have changed their lives. We'll go over our program. We go over a little about coaching, but it's really less information. It's more about stories, people's real stories that have changed their health. And we do them often because we have stories at the wazoo that can be shared. So this is another great thing to plug in for yourself, to get inspired by other people's journeys, but also plug your clients into pre-clients and people you may be tripping on with coaching as well. So we don't cover any specific subject. It just covers what Take Shape for Life is all about and kind of giving them the essence, because it's kind of like explaining Disneyland to somebody. It's so hard to explain what Disneyland is all about. So that's another reason why we have this call. Heads up on just another thing. We have the September games, the fall health games that start on Monday. So this week, as we kick off September, as people are getting into the routine, this is a really good thing to reach out to people about. It's always good to have a reason. And the September games is always a great reason to, or the games is just a great reason to invite someone to push themselves, whether it's your clients, getting them refocused on a goal, people that have been him-hawing, they're almost on program, or just people that you want to get injected into our community. Just reach out. This is a great way to get them started. And there's some benefits of joining too. New clients while supplies last, can also get a reimbursement through the games for starting program. After they've started program and after they join the games, they'll get at the end of the challenge. And also those that become a health coach during the games, as long as funds last, you get a $50 reimbursement for health coaching as well. So it's a great way to have another reason to reach out on these two topics. So the other thing I want to cover tonight, just something to think of, because so many of you guys are just in flat out action. You guys probably don't realize how close you are, is we have an incentive trip. And this is month number 3 of getting involved into it. And it's so simple to join, basically just by continuing to help more people. The magic number is bringing 5 clients, coaches, candidates, whatever, 5 candidates into our health coaching each month. That's a way to really sustainably build. And it's built on points for this event. So like Julie, you're a brand new senior coach. You can easily go on this incentive trip with us in March, and we'd love to have you there with us. So it's 6,000 points earns you a trip. And I'm not going to go over all the different ways you can earn them, but basically helping people pay it forward, moving forward in ranks, bringing on new clients a month. If you got to just move along with the average activity, I know this sounds really weird, but you'll easily be able to go. We're 2 months into this, and I don't have super updated numbers. These are kind of roughly guesstimated, but I want to give some props to the point leaders, Lisa and Gary Stewart. I think you may have already earned the trip, but I haven't seen updated numbers yet. Allison Petty, you are almost already at the trip. Antonio and Annie, you guys are more than halfway there. Tim and Kelly, Emily, Carmen, Christina, Suzanne, and Scott, you guys are well on your way to getting this. These are not updated. We don't have the updated numbers from the finish of last month, but this is just literally an idea of how easy it is. We're 2 months into 7 months of getting to do this, and we haven't even hit like January and all that stuff. So if you're curious, if you haven't thought about it, just keep on doing what you're doing. You'll probably get there. But if you have questions on how you can make sure you get an all expenses paid vacation, reach out to your health coach. Here's another tip. We've had a lot of people that are brand new, so some of this you might not understand. But for those that were senior coach and above, before we started the month of August, we started a boot camp. And I just want to say the consistency that I've seen from you guys, the learning, the feedback, the sharing of ideas, because I love the community. We're always helping each other be better. It's been very good. So I just want to congratulate mostly on consistency. Most of you guys, there's a call every Saturday and just a Facebook group that we're a part of. And we'll do another one for you guys that are just coming along now. It's nothing special. It's just a group that says, hey, I want to be consistent over the next 2 months. And it's been very exciting to see what consistency encourages. Like you guys saw all the rank advancements. It's really good. So I just want to say, keep plugging in. We'll see you guys on there. If maybe you're 1 or 2 calls behind, get caught up and jump back in this Saturday with us. It's been very good. And this next month is I just want to encourage you to be consistent through that. And we're going to go over some goals today. This is how we set up our month. So those are some tips. Those are some things that we can cover. One thing I want to help you guys all get set up for this month is you guys all have your success tracker. I saw you guys, a lot of you guys were on the Tuesday 20. We covered this, so you guys might have already filled out. If you haven't, and I'm actually going to train on this to a newer coach level because many of you guys do this every single month. That's part of why we do this call. Many of you are probably being very smart right now and filling it out as I speak because it's so good to get this prepared at the beginning of the month. So how to use this tool, like here's mine, for instance, it's all filled out. It helps you be mindful every single day and get extra shares and extra touches, extra connections, extra moving people forward. It helps you help people. It helps you stay organized. So at the bottom here, it's good to write down your current goal. Like Julie, you're on my screen right now. Senior coach was your current reality for the month of August. So this month, what do you want your goal to be? You can have any goal you want, mind you. It's all about what we personally want. But there's something that happens in our brains when we actually say that we're going to accomplish a goal. Those of you that were on the Health Huddle, we talked a little bit about this. When you actually get dopamine, and I won't go into the specifics, but when you map out a goal, you're more likely to achieve it. And there was a study that a college did. I'm going to botch the people that did it, but there was an integration of how many people. One people just decided to try to do something. Some people wrote it down. Some people wrote it down and told people, and some people wrote it down, told people, and stayed accountable to a group. And those that, I just remember the stat that wrote it down, I believe it was 74% of people are if you wrote down your goals and told someone else, you were 74% more likely than the group list to actually hit their goals. So there's power in writing down your goals. And I would just remind you, no matter what it is where you want, one, I'd encourage you to think bigger. That's always a really good thing. I love the 4-minute mile. It's this amazing feat that everyone thought was impossible until one year somebody did it. And then all of a sudden 4 people did it. So nothing and nothing at all is ever impossible. So push yourself. So down here on the bottom left-hand corner, write down your clients that are on program, and you just go down in order. Generally you'd like to go in the order that their B-Slims are set to process, so you can kind of track it to make sure they're ordering on time, because a client that orders on time obviously is doing well on program. If they're not ordering on time, if they're not ordering full orders, it means they're probably not dialed in. And it's not about how much they order. It's about being able to help people stay on track. So fill it into wherever you're at. So like if you're a new senior coach this month, fill it in all the way to 5. Help those people continue their next month. Help them get their orders set up so they know how to update their orders. And then make a goal of how many more people you want to help. And this is how you do it. Over in the top right-hand corner, you have a list of all the people that are they're maybe waiting to get started. You know that they're probably going to get started because they've been probably liking a lot of your stuff. They've been kind of sniffing around your bars at the office, or wherever it is, trying to steal them, checking out what your wrappers are in the garbage can, or you're just playing phone tag. So write them in here and drip on those people often. The people that are in here, go over here very quickly. As well as what we see is about 1 in 5 people that come in and join and are enjoying their health journey. People watch them. And about 1 in 5 people that if you're exploring it and coaching to this, about 1 in 5 people that you're coaching will become coaches with you if you follow the process of what we talk about. And that's because coaching is ultimately just an iteration of what it is that we do in our health journey, because to really pay it forward means to do it twice for yourself. You're more plugged in, and really it's way more fun, and you're more in tune with your goals, and you push yourself a little bit further if you're doing it for other people as well. So just be mindful of that. If you see someone that's awesome, you think they could pay it forward, they've been mentioning people that are watching, or you just flat out want them to be a coach with you and you think they're great, write their name down in there so you can focus on that. Then for new coaches that come on, that you might have new coaches, write them down in here. We want to make sure that they get their first 5 clients. It's always the first goal. When someone comes on, we want to help them develop their first 5 clients within about 10 to 15 days. And then on the bottom right-hand corner here, for those that are busy, and I don't know anyone who's not busy, I'm looking around, and I mean, like Julie's right now, she's walking around while she's on the Zoom. Thaylen's in her car right now. We're all busy. So this allows you to really touch more people, be on purpose, because it takes about 5 to 12 touches, seed planting, for someone to make the decision to become healthy. So over here are some really good examples of how you can really be on purpose in 15, 20, 30 minutes a day, where it just talks about, one, I'm prepared to share. Each day I wake up, I'm prepared to share. My goal is to talk to 5 people a day, whether it's talk about program, the people you want to talk to, the people on this list right here at the top right-hand corner, or just talk with 5 people a day. Just get in the habit of talking and expanding and connecting with new people, following up with 5 people a day, looking for someone to start into health. And I challenge everyone in the month of September, wake up every single day and just ask yourself, where can I carve out 15 minutes to start someone on their health journey today? And where am I going to find that 15-minute pocket of time? If you find it, you're more likely to fill it. That's my challenge to you guys this month. And then post on Facebook each day. The more you can post on Facebook, it can be literally about your story and your success on program. It can be about healthy meals. It can be about your clients that are doing well, but literally something health related each day that lets people know. People post on Facebook what they're excited about and what they like doing. Like, for instance, if I want to know what someone's up to, I just check out their Facebook. So check your Facebook, mind you, and just see would people know that I'm passionate about health and helping somebody? And it's just good because you can wake up and throw something out there each day, and it just helps people move closer to it. It's an extra drip on there. So that's how you fill out your success tracker. So fill it out and then look at it daily and have it be the thing that goes with you everywhere. Like April, you had a really awesome success tracker at the end of next month. It was crumpled up. There were scribble marks. There was people moved over to the new list. It was good. That's how you want it to look. A well-used success tracker is how you want it to be. And then you have the contact worksheet here. And this is just something that I encourage you to go with your success tracker every day, because every day we connect with people that we can be mindful of, maybe you're not sharing with them at that moment. Maybe you do. Maybe it comes up. Maybe they ask you. But put them on the list so we can follow up with them. The more you can expand this list, the more likely they are to get healthy. I think that pretty much explains itself. So this is my list. I just actually spent a couple days ago redoing mine after all these years, and then I ran out of paper, so I had to make another one. So like if I'm not short of running into anyone that I want to help with this, or if I wonder who I could drip on today, I think I could find a few if I had 5 minutes to drip on a few people or comment on their Facebook or just send them a nice message. And that's part of the other cool thing that's cool about health coaching is who out there is part of a group that's encouraging, at the very least, no matter how busy you are, to put something positive out there in the world, the 5 people to lift up their day. It's pretty cool when you step back and think about it. So there's a success tracker. I went over the recommended high leverage activities, helps you really be on purpose. And I mentioned consistency on there. And, April, you're on my screen right now, so I'm going to give you a big props. You were the model of consistency this last month, and it wasn't any one thing you did. It was just being consistent, the little touches every single day. So just want to give you a good heads up on that and a good, well done. For those that are getting a little bit more diligent and have more clients on there, is what I'd encourage you to do if you have, somewhere above, 5 clients, reach into your back office. You can click on Scheduled B-Slims. You can fill it out for the month of September, so the 1st through the 30th, and it'll print you out a report of all of your clients and their B-Slim date. I mentioned putting them in order of their date, so you can fill them in here, and all the ones that are on full program go on your success tracker. That's how you easily know where you'll end up rank-wise, how your health coaching business is doing. But also, like I was mentioning before, is a really cool tool to this. Is you might think, and this happened to a newer coach last month, you may think that everything's going amazing. You're like, oh, I've got 13 clients. But when we ran the report for this one coach, they had 9 B-Slim orders. So we were like, oh, where are the other people at? Well, the people they didn't have their B-Slim set up. They kind of faltered, and the person didn't know that. So it helped them go serve their clients even better. And they weren't surprised where they ended up at the end of the month either. So, I love, for those that are new and haven't heard me talk about it, I geek out on the fact that how sustainable our business is with how much everything that's good business-wise helps us help more people. And I just think that that's really cool. So that's another reason why we do it. Here's just a really good example of a filled out success tracker, someone who was really on purpose last month. So, their list is filled in. They got notes, full list of people wanting to get healthy, and a full list of the people that they're dripping on. And this person started a lot of clients last month. Last step, and this is probably one of the most important as you're learning skills to be a good health coach, is when you're done with this, take a picture of it and text it to your health coach, your business coach, and all of your support team. Many of you guys, I'm lucky enough to be on the 3-way threads of how you're getting started with coaching. I want to see it too. And this is a good practice, and we talked about on the Tuesday 20. It's not about us wanting to know what your goals are so we can keep you accountable to doing them. It's that, I talked about the study, the people that wrote down goals and then told somebody. It's that. And then also when you do that, when someone sends me a goal, I take note of it. If that's their goal, I want to make sure that I do everything possible in the month to help them get that. And that's just part of our team effort. No one's on an island here. So take the picture and don't send it, but just get in the practice of doing that, whatever it is you want to do on it. So I would highly recommend that. And I think that's pretty much it. So I wanted to give some examples tonight because we have a lot of people that have been staying consistent in boot camp. And just kind of give you an example of how we could lay out some where to spend your action for. So we'll take about 2 minutes for a couple examples so that I could kind of guide through, what that would look like for somebody coming into their month. So I think Merity, are you on tonight? Would you be my example? You get to unmute yourself.
Hey, Brad, it's Kelly. Merity's having technical difficulties, so she's not able. We've been working on it. She's very frustrated because she was so ready to share, but I don't think she's going to be able to get on.
I love those technical difficulties. It happens and we roll with it. And here's another good example. There's always things that happen. Just roll with it. It's not a perfect world. So let's see here. Christy, who I think we'll see if she's on because she was having technical difficulties too. Christy, you were someone that I said I might call on. Are you available? Oh, hold on. Let me check back. I think I might need to unmute her because I think she might be on her phone. Depends how she got on.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yes. Yes. Hi. I'm on here.
You made it. So you figured it out, even internet issues and all. Are you there? Oops, hold on. I think
I'm here.
What's your phone number?
4752570.
Okay, I got you here. Perfect.
All right.
So I got you. You figured it out. Well done. You rose above internet issues. So one, I want to say congrats to you because you got a really good start. You were a new senior coach when we started the month of August, and you reached the rank of associate director. You helped a lot of people. I saw, just you were on purpose sharing your health story. And for those that don't know, Christy has an amazing health story. And actually, you brought on your first coach as well. So this month, right now, you have your success tracker filled out. How many people are on your current clients that are getting healthy right now that are on full program?
Current clients on full program are 11 currently.
Awesome. They're doing well. Everyone's excited?
Yes, everyone is super excited and already reaching out to friends and family.
I love it. So you know where you'll be at. I mean, you easily have associate director wrapped up this month just with the clients that you already have, which is really exciting.
Yes.
And then I saw your list too. You have a full list of people that are on your contact sheet, all the people that you have shared with that you have talked to or haven't talked to yet. So that's full. And then you have a really full list of people that are on your about to get healthy list. How many people are on that list?
I have about 6 people on my really close to get healthy list, and I have another 10 on my medium to get healthy list. I have about 20 plus people on my low to get healthy list.
Perfect. That's awesome. And it sounds like you're adding to it because you went back to school today and you pretty much embodied the example I was talking about of just sharing with people and being present and ready to share. You had a few people come up to you that haven't seen you all summer that have asked you a few questions. So that list is continuing to grow.
Every day. Yeah. It's exciting.
Were you able to add those people to your list just from today and just stay in that habit of doing that?
Since we talked, not on paper, but in my mind, yes, there's probably another 5.
Awesome. So, and that's why we have the example of doing that. So that's great. So this month you're already set up for associate director and you have your first health coach, Laura, who got a great start, helped her first few clients this month. And I think she's getting a really good start, has a bunch of people that are looking to get started. She's been doing really good at getting that drip process go. So you have someone in there, hopefully if we help her and she does a great job, should probably have, we can help her make senior coach or even manager this month. Just depends on kind of where she ends up at. So that's pretty much the case?
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm really excited for her. That's awesome. So
yeah, she's super awesome.
So, and what was your goal? What's your goal for this month, if you don't mind sharing with the group tonight?
Oh my goodness. My goal is at least 7,500.
7,500. So you want to shoot for well over executive director?
Yes.
Awesome. I love it. And you not only wrote it down, but you told an entire group of people. I think that counts for extra as far as accountability. So you just became a lot more likely to accomplish your goal. So you have these clients. You have a ton of people on your about to get healthy list. And just what are some of the things daily that you've been doing? We won't actually go through. Actually, I'll take that back just for the sake of time. You're posting on Facebook daily. I've seen you doing that and just kind of coming up with something inspirational every day. Sometimes about your health journey. Sometimes it's about other people, or it's just something that's health-minded. You're dripping on people daily. You're looking for the opportunity to follow up. And your goal, the main goal is, like I mentioned, is you want to start about 5 candidates coming into your health coach in a month. That's just a really good, blanket example of how you can create a really big ripple effect. So this month, your goal is to bring on, how many clients do you want to bring on this month?
Oh boy. If I could wave my wand, I would love to bring on at least another 10 clients this month, and 3 health coaches.
Awesome. And what's cool about it is you've already had people starting to refer and pay it forward that you've been diligent with. Some of you connected with your health coach on a 3-way phone call. So what I would encourage you to do this month, and this is literally how easy it is because you're just continuing the process, is let's focus on bringing on this next week we have the health games. Let's bring on as many people as the reason to get started before the health games so they get plugged in and get really engaged in their journey. we're looking for 10 clients. So let's commit to the daily actions and let's focus on bringing on those people, the daily shares, putting it on Facebook and looking for the people, touching the people every day that are on your Getting Healthy list. And basically it looks like every third day, basically bringing on a client. And, also in the mix is you have Dawn and yourself, who's helping your new coach get a great start. So really a bunch of different ways you can make it. It takes 5 points to make executive director, and you're shooting for well over that. That's what you're looking to do. Another example is using 3-way phone calls. You're not meant to need to go out there and just sign up a bunch of health coaches. And I've talked with you, so I know that these people are people that are already referring. You see that they've already mentioned health coaching to you, or you brought it up with them. Using your support team to explore health coaching with them is one of your steps. And I would imagine, with those 3 coaches, it'd be good to at least set up 6 calls of like that before the month's out. Always doing a little bit more than what it'll take to do that, because we don't want to make anyone do anything, but we do want to help them get further integrated. So I'd focus on your 6 3-way phone calls, dripping on people daily, staying focused on that list that's there. You're doing a great job of connecting with your clients. That's why you're getting referrals. And if you stay focused on those 10 clients and helping your coach, you've got this well in the bag this month as well. So you can kind of see all the slots that you want to fill in there, and you're just going to focus on filling in those slots on your people that you're helping list.
Awesome. Okay.
I love it. So great example. And thank you, everyone. Give Christy a round of applause. Well done. Just a true example of how just little touches every day add up. So, being present, going into the world, you said 5 people, and you're going to be diligent to put those on your list and follow up with those people so they don't forget. And I'm really passionate about this is, sometimes we're waiting for people to chase us down. Guys, people are not going to chase you down to get healthy. They are busy every single day. And I'm sure most of you guys probably didn't chase down your health coach to get healthy. So, just focus on that daily activity, figure out what you want to do and just focus on being on that mission every single day and being true just to the action steps in the success tracker. That's literally what I wanted to give you an example of you guys for tonight. Anything's possible if you lay it out and decide that it's something that you can do. So, we'll basically wrap up the call this month and kind of get into action. We usually do our World Changer time. So if you want to stay on afterwards or have questions, I'll be able to do that tonight. But here's just some 5 tips that I want to leave you with. Is just, you don't have to eat the whole elephant. Just focus on touching people daily and just focus on your next 5 people that are going to get healthy. And they may not even be really apparent yet, but that's why you stay in action, because you don't know who's going to say yes. You don't know who's watching your Facebook post creepily and not commenting or liking it. And then they reach out and say they're excited to get healthy, and they say that they've been watching your Facebook posts, and you're like, what the heck? You haven't liked a single one. So just focus on those next 5. Use 3-way phone calls. If you're a new coach on the line, the first goal is to set up your first 3. You're not meant to be the expert with people. We're just literally the ones that bring it. And I just like the verbiage that, people that are asking are people that you're telling what you've been up to with your health. Hey, I just became a health coach. If you're looking for some more information, I'd like to introduce you to my health coach. They're the one that helped me decide that I wanted to get healthy and help me along the way. They'd be happy to explain a little bit more of how this works. And same for coaching. There's basically 2 ways. If you have people that are thinking about coaching, there's 2 ways to help move that along. One is if you think there's high potential there with someone, schedule a 3-way celebration call with them, just where you get to brag on your client and how well they're doing on program to your health coach. And they just get to reinforce the things that you're saying and coaching them and plug them further into the community. We do that because, 1, it helps people move further into our community and be more plugged in. But a lot of the time, coaching comes up, and there's a really good, that it just comes up naturally. Sometimes it doesn't, but that's why we do it. Or people that are, if someone says to you that I'm in, they are having referrals, and you maybe say, do you want to coach them or me? Or maybe they bring it up to you. Just set up a time to talk with your health coach and them to kind of explore a little bit more. For many of you guys that have, we saw all those ranks in there, you're starting to gain more clients. I'd encourage you guys to pick a day, just so it gets really easy. Pick a day in the week that you schedule your follow-ups and your client celebration calls. It's not meant to be all willy-nilly throughout the week, and our clients, it doesn't take a lot of time to coach them. So just pick a day in your schedule that you'll touch base with all of your clients. That's probably the number 1 tip I can give you guys if you brought on and you're getting above 5 clients. Invite to the health games is a great way to invite people, whether they just want to step up their game or start to get them integrated, or for them to start program, or your clients. That's a really good thing that I would encourage this week. And then use the health coaching success tracker. I think we went over the daily activities, plenty tonight. It really gives you a really good idea of how you can be on purpose daily on that. So those would be my top 5 tips for you guys all today. And actually, I don't know, April, are you still on the line? Would you unmute yourself real quick if you still are? I can only see 10 people.
I am.
Not going to make you speak a whole bunch tonight, but I'm just seriously just so impressed by you. So and I could call on a lot of people tonight, but you new executive director, and you just totally blew it out of the park last month. Just would you give some tips on what really helped you? Besides, you really tapped into your support team, but what are some of the things you did daily that just really helped you, find those people? Because they didn't just come out of nowhere. They didn't fall in your lap, but you also didn't do anything crazy to get them. So just some tips that helped you if you had to look back on your month and pass them on to some other people.
Well, a couple of things were, like you said, with the support team, because literally being connected with my coaches was huge, and doing everything my coaches told me to do. You, Brad, Lori, Christina, that was huge. The other things that I did, which were those things that you told us to do or told me to do, is doing the Facebook stuff. I touch Facebook every day and, reach out and do a variety of things. I show before and after pictures. I talk about how passionate I am about helping people. I made my profile picture the before and after, which is huge, a huge amount of likes doing that. And now what I'm focusing on is inviting people to the health games, because I in my goal and on my success tracker, which is already filled out for this month. But of course it is. But up here in the left-hand side, where it says what my goal is, I also wrote that one of my goals is to get 10 health game participants. So that I've already have 5 that are signed up, not coaches, but pre-clients and clients. And my goal is 10. So just those kinds of things, the everyday thing. And the other thing that I got from you that I really liked, and one of the trainings that you did, that's another thing. Listening to the trainings, whether you can be there or not, the Tuesday morning trainings and going back to the Zooms, that's really important. But the other thing is that, like you said, on the bottom of the success tracker, doing the high leverage activities, you can't help but get clients if you do that. And I did bring in 10 new clients last month. My goal this month is to bring in 14. But the reason I put 14 is because I put so many seeds out there last month that I truly believe that that's achievable. So that's it.
I love it. True, great words. And thank you just for sharing and passing that on, April. You're awesome. So as we wrap up tonight, guys, I'm just really excited because I've kept this slide in here since the beginning of the month. The motto was to talk about being consistent, and so many of you guys have displayed that. So I just want to encourage that consistency, and that's why a lot of this is paying off, and I want to congratulate on that. Reach out to your support team, and remember that every person that we help, every drip that we do, every share that we do, you don't know who's going to get healthy, but also you don't know the world that you can be connected with through that one person. So I like Becca Tinner's reminder that one well-taken care of client can change someone's life and lead to an endless possibility of people that you can help get healthy. So with that, everybody, guys, I want to say great August. I'm really excited for September. Boot campers, this is a month I would encourage you to turn it up. Use your success tracker, write down goals, and focus on being in mission daily. Dr. A gave us a really good tip at convention is do something every day, build that habit. And if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up, but don't miss 2 days. Just come at it every single day, stay connected, and just keep taking action. And in the words of April, if you follow the activities in the bottom right-hand corner, you can't not get clients. So with that being said, I look forward to connecting with you guys. If you haven't reached out with your support team to kind of do a quick little 15-minute plan on how you want to spend your month and what you want to accomplish. Even if it's 2 clients, even if it's small, reach out and just say, this is what I plan on doing. What tips would you have for me? I already did it. I've been doing this 6 years, still connected with my business coach this morning. So guys, thank you for your partnership. Congrats to everyone. And many of you guys will see at the events this month, but we'll also see you on the trainings. Let's go have an amazing September. Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Thanks, Brad. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Great
Good
job,
night,
everyone.
everybody.
Oh,
Congrats,
thank you.
everybody. Way to go. Everyone's rocking it.
They are.
See you on the 12th.
That's right. Hey, everyone, look at the new Calvert.
I know.
Aw, little baby.
Oh my gosh. Everyone stops so they can look at how cute your baby is.
Couldn't see it.
We're all staring.
Shh, you don't want to wake him. Awesome. So I'll hang out here. I'm gonna check the chat real quick. We normally have time between 6 and 7 to have on purpose time. I know many of you guys show up to it, and like Leanne, you're someone that shows up regularly. Dan, how could I forget you? It's a time that you can plug in and just stay that consistency. So if you want to stay on and have this be a time where you can just fill out your success tracker, ask questions. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. Feel free to do so. But I'll just open it up for questions while I check the chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, and I just stopped.